Hey guys, I hope you can hear me okay because I am outside and I'm quite far away from the camera, but I needed you to see a full view of these chairs. So today's video is going to be all about Makayla's two chairs that she has. We just upgraded from this one to this one, probably I want to say 2 months ago. So we've only been using this for a short period of time. This one, however, we use for, I want to say, 2 to 3 years. So this one we got really comfortable with. This one we're still getting used to. So today I'm going to be showing you the differences. There's some obvious ones and then some not so obvious ones, and I'll just go through them with you. So they're both called Zippy Iris chairs. Okay, so I'll just start off with some of the obvious reasons, and number one is this chair is bigger than this chair. You can see the sheer size is different, and then also the color. This one is pink, like a darker fuchsia pink, and then this one is more of like a royal purple. Now, the reason why we went with a different color is because they no longer have this color. And also we thought the purple was just a little bit more mature for Makayla, because hopefully she'll have this chair for the next like hopefully 5 years. So then some of the other similarities that they have are the wheels. Both sets are the exact same. They're both the same size in the front and the back. Those are the biggest sizes you can get for this chair and the way she has it. So we went with the biggest. They are both air tires, not solid tires, just because that helps with the bumpiness. And then also they both have the same type of headrest, however one is bigger than the other. So as you can see, this headrest is smaller than this headrest. This is just a bigger version. However, there is one thing different, and this padding is thicker up top here than this one. They both have the same hardware that mounts the headrest, and I'll show you in a clip right now. So as of right now, they both have the same hardware, and the hardware is pretty much a hardware that you can adjust any which way you want. However, it is really, really finicky, and we might actually be switching to a different, less complicated one. We've used this hardware for years, however, it just doesn't seem to be working with this chair. So we're gonna see how that goes. Another pretty obvious difference between these two chairs are the straps. And this strap is obviously smaller, but it has a zippered strap, and this one has a buckle strap. Now obviously the seatbelt part of it is a lot bigger on this one than this one. It's a lot smaller on this one for sure. And they are two different types. This is like the comfort fit one, which I did like. However, I like this one because it is a lot thicker and more padded, but it just doesn't have like the curvature to it. Now, some of the not so obvious differences between these two chairs are the handlebars. Now, the handlebars on this one is completely rigid. You cannot move it. And that is because of one reason: the recline on this chair. So there are two types of positioning on this chair. You can tilt it, which moves the whole body like this, or you can recline it, which means you're moving the back like this. So that is why you can't actually do this, because of where the mounting hardware is for the recline. It doesn't allow you to have adjustable handlebars. Now on this one, we got rid of the recline because we figure we didn't use it as much, which I'm actually not sure that I'm happy with. But something that we've complained for years about was not being able to adjust the handlebars. And the main reason is because if you are tilting Makayla into this position and walking her around, your hands are way down here. There is no way you can walk around at this angle. It's just not feasible for your back. So that is why we chose to get rid of the recline part. You can see here the back goes down, and once again you still cannot walk like that. So we got rid of this and we were able to adjust the handles. So here you can see we can now adjust them. Another not so obvious difference between these are this has the tilt foot pedal, so you just push a foot pedal and it will tilt. This one, because we got rid of the recline option, we were able to have a handheld tilt. So you just push 2 buttons here. So that is one of the things that we kind of had to do a toss-up, whether we wanted a recline position on the chair or we wanted full control of the handles. And honestly, we love the full control of the handle system. I have noticed sometimes when Makayla is in her chair for long periods of time, we would love to be able to adjust her just a little bit to give her that extra comfort, just shifting her when she's in it a long time, because it can be stiff to sit in something so rigid. So another difference that you might be able to see on camera, you might not be able to, is the actual seating, where you sit your bum and your back. So this one has this padded piece. It's about probably 2 inches thick, and then it has what's called a rojo cushion, and that is an air cushion. So in here is little compartments, and you can adjust it to where you want the most pressure on her bum, front or back as well, because it's a quad rojo, so you can adjust that, which we did really like. We originally had just a rigid cushion, and it was starting to cause a lot of pain for Makayla, so that's why we switched to this one. This one has a rigid back, which we didn't mind. It didn't bother us in the least, but it is fairly hard. The one thing we don't like about the rojo cushion is that it is so porous, whereas this here, you can wipe clean and be done with it. This you actually have to take off, wash the cover, and then wipe down the rojo cushion. So then you can see this one has laterals, which is the pieces that come into her sides. And we really like this system. However, with this chair, because Makayla is so small this way, these actually never touched her body, so they would sit out and we would have to add padding. And the one reason why we can't adjust that anymore is because the back of the chair here doesn't allow you to bring it in. So onto this seating, you can see this has the same shape as this one, however this is a full bodied cushion. So this is actually a custom molded system. Motion Specialties, or I can't even remember who does it, but they actually mold a form to her body and then they create a cushion from that mold. So they sit her in this, I want to say like styrofoam mold that you can manipulate, and it'll adjust to her body. So as you can see, this is a full rigid full cushion. So there's 2 pieces, the seat and then the back, and there is no laterals anymore, because these ones swing open and closed, and this one is fully rigid. So I'll just move this out of the way so you can see it a little bit better. But you can see here the laterals are actually built into it, and the covers are actually sewn to fit this. That is one thing I do like and one thing I don't like about it. This leaves a lot of wrinkles in behind her back, and if some of you have relatives with disabilities, you'll know that wrinkles can cause sores and pressure sores. So that's one thing we don't like about this, is it's not completely tight. So whoever did the sewing on this didn't quite do it perfectly, and it leaves these bunches of wrinkles, which we don't like. Now, we thought this was going to be better for Makayla because of the custom fit, because she has the curvature of the spine. I'll insert the word here because I can never remember how to pronounce it. It's such a simple word and every time I get it wrong. So anyways, curvature of the spine. She has curvature of the spine, so we were hoping that the fit to this to her would be perfect for her and more comfortable. We have never let her fall the way she wants to, because she has always fallen to one side or the other. With this chair, we were able to push her up straight instead of allowing her to do this. These came in and they would push her straight. And I love that about this. I have always wanted to keep her symmetrical as much as possible. And with this chair, we were allowing her to sit the way she wanted. We were hoping that it was going to provide a little bit more comfort. And to be honest, it's something that is really frustrating on this chair because of the headrest. This one keeps her body in line with the headrest, so that it is sitting perfectly. Okay, sorry about the noise in the background. I guess the neighbor is pressure washing something. So this one, the mold keeps her at a position where her head is off to the side, and these you can only move over so much. So now we're actually forcing her head to a different position, and this one is actually creating a sore right here. So we actually moved this once already to the side, and it could probably use 1 or 2 more slots over. However, I have a hard time. Like I said, we've always kept her as symmetrical as possible, and with this, I'm finding we're going to be creating more issues in the future with this by allowing her to move the way her body just falls. So that's one reason why I don't like this chair so far. I'm actually going to be talking with the vendors about switching back to this type system. We've used this type of system for however long she's been in a chair. That is 6 years, I believe, and we like it. The reason why we switched to this, we thought it was going to give her more comfort. It just actually made things worse and caused more issues. We still love the headrest. One reason why we like this headrest is because these swing in and out. It allows you to put these in front before you can get your seatbelt on, and you know she won't go anywhere. This, we slide her receiving blanket up underneath and it holds it for us. There's one other difference I can notice so far. Oh, there's 2. Okay, so the front foot placements are the same. However, the padding on top is different. This one is about a 1-inch foam, and then this is a more hard foam, and it's probably a 1/2 inch. This just is a more solid placement footing for her, and this one's softer. And the reason why we did that is because in this chair she didn't have AFOs. This chair now she does. So this will hold her feet a little bit better positioning, where this one is not as stable. One other difference is the trays that come with it. I could not find the one for this one. I looked everywhere for it. I looked in the van, I looked in the truck, I looked in the garage, I looked in her room. Couldn't find it. However, the tray that came with this one is different than what we're normally used to. This one has the same type of material as this. And it is now a lot wider. Also, this distance here is shorter. However, they both still have the elbow pads for her elbow to sit in here. And that's because she always wants her arms back out of it. So these help control her arms. So that just slides on like that. And then this one was a hard plastic, which can be sticky. However, this can get pretty sticky as well. The difference between the two that I liked better on this one than this one was there was a little lip here, so we could set things on her tray if we needed to without them falling off. This has no lip here. One similarity between the two is they both came with these bars, and they go on the back of the chair, and then they don't allow you to flip back. And we've always taken these off just because with Makayla we push her up in this position all the time, and these don't allow you to do that. So we've taken them off of both chairs we've always had it off of this one, and now we have it off of this one as well. So I think that's pretty much it for these chairs. I hope I listed most of the differences and the similarities, what we like about them, what we don't like about them. If you have any questions about these, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them either in the comments or in a different video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.